Did you know? Unless I do that. Hello, it is Sunday night. It has been a hot day here in Germany. It's 34 right now. Although there is actually now a bit of a breeze, so it's not terrible. We went to the Cleanse Park, showed you that last video. We went there today and it was alright out in the breeze. And when the fan's on in here, it's not too bad either. But it's a very noisy fan, so it is off at the moment. It's like 6 o'clock, gotta make some supper. I'm not sure exactly what to do to prepare myself for my interview, but I guess I just need to write down some notes about myself and the job description and stuff. So that's it. Welcome to this week's video. The next thing I will probably be talking to you about is how my interview went, or potentially tomorrow night how stressed out I am about my interview. So yeah, okay, catch you later. So I'm not sure how well you're gonna be able to see this, but it's raining a lot now. Promised thunderstorm is delivering. Hello, it is Monday night. I have been reviewing for my interview for a while. I have what I feel is a pretty solid basis of notes about myself. 2 pages. I've got strengths, technical and non-technical, weaknesses, technical and non-technical. I've got how I make decisions. I've got hobbies, a little bit about the A400M, my general about me sort of section, how I handle change, how I am under pressure, what's my work style, talk about a challenge you had, where do you see yourself in 5 years, workplace accomplishments, what were your responsibilities in your last roles, and then a few questions to ask them. So tomorrow is the day. Today was a hell of a day. I had a very stressful day. But actually in the end, I did what I do when I face a stressful situation, which is make a list, prioritize, and then do stuff one at a time. So I will, it's fine. I guess I get stressed out and then I just deal with it. So, okay, bye. Also, red face, because it's still hot out even though it just thundered. Yellow is a pretty weird look. I feel like I look like the sun or a flame or something. Okay, bye. Hey, it is Wednesday night now. My interview yesterday I think went well. You know, it's hard to sometimes tell exactly how well stuff like that went, but it was good, and they said some stuff that sounded like they might want to hire me, like asking me how long it would take for me to move from my current job, stuff like that. Or at least, you know, I'm definitely in consideration. It wasn't like one of the interviews where, you know, it's useless halfway through or something like that. So that was good, and I dropped my bike off for a service tonight. We'll see what they say about that. I expect a call at some point tomorrow to say they have to fix something. But maybe it's all just part of the general service. There's nothing terribly wrong, but one of the gears is slipping a bit. So we'll see. And I got ordered this Hogwarts Library, and I'm excited about that. It's got 3 short books that are kind of like Hogwarts books. So it's got Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. They're kind of like textbooks. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by Newt Scamander. May have heard of him. Quidditch Through the Ages. Kennel-Worthy Wisp. I don't know what that one's about, really. And Tales of Beetle the Bard. So I think this one, if I remember correctly, is where the story from, yeah, this is the one with the story that is like the basis of the Deathly Hallows. Because on the back it's got the 3 guys. Elder Wand, Resurrection Stone, Invisibility Cloak. So, that's exciting, and I'm excited to read them. Yeah. And there's a new quest for a new gun on Destiny, so I'm gonna go do that with Mark. And I made myself mussels for supper, which I wouldn't normally try and do, but basically I just made like a white wine, cream, onion, garlic, sauce, and then there was some frozen mussels that I found at the grocery store, which actually, I mean, I've had better mussels. I'm from the east coast of Canada, but for frozen mussels in the middle of Germany, they were pretty tasty, or my sauce was tasty, who knows. Anyways, Mark is probably waiting for me, so I will catch you guys soon, but tomorrow something, that's what's going on here. More than usual, I guess, but yeah, I'm happy. I think maybe I was a bit too much myself in the interview, but in the end, if it's the job for me, then I want them to know what I'm like, and if the reason that I don't get the job is because of something I said in that interview, then it's probably not a job that would be good for me anyways. Probably will still be disappointed if I don't get it. I'm saying that, and logically I know that's true, but rejection is always hard, so. Okay, super long. I'll catch you later. Check out my curtain ball. Okay, bye. Well, I have somehow managed to get into another bike accident with my...
Why is it always me?
And got a little scrape on my chin, and I scraped up my hand. That bandage looks a lot worse than what it actually was. But we were cycling here, and there was some loose gravel, and we weren't actually going that fast at that point, maybe 18 or 20, and then poof, my bike was gone, and I was on the gravel.
What you doing down there?
I fell over.
What you fell over for?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Well, come on then.
But actually, if that's all that I got hurt from it, it's not that bad. Could have been worse.
Yeah, we'll see what happens on the way back.
Yeah, very funny. Okay, bye.
der Welt gemacht.
Ich habe meine Landsknechte losgeschickt. Als erstes suchten sie in der blauen Traube, wo der Sauhund sonst immer sitzt beim Weizenbier.
Also Freund, bei dieser Hitze nicht die Köpfe abhauen, da gehört schon Kondition dazu.
Komm her, du Hund! Das alles!
Thomas, von Katharinenburg.
Hey, it's Saturday night. We spent the day in Neuburg, and we went to the Renaissance fair sort of thing. We watched a jousting tournament, which was like a real, I thought it was just gonna be kind of like a play or something, but it was like a real thing. Then the people won ribbons that they wear on their suit thing, costume for next time. And a girl, so it was actually probably 60% women that were competing, 40% men. They all competed together, and it was just kind of like I'll show the video, but there was you hit targets and stuff with your pole thing. It wasn't like against each other. And you got a certain amount of points for how you hit the things and how quickly you went. I think must have been a factor, because sometimes it seemed like they should have got the same amount of points as the person before them, but they got a little bit less or a little bit more. I don't know. He explained it, but it was in German, so I could only understand so much. I had a little wipeout on the way there on a patch of like loose gravel where they had tried to fill in the bike path. It was like two bike paths kind of merged, and we were going straight, and so it was like a little bit of a corner, so I tried to do a little bit of a turn, but then it was a lot of loose gravel, and so I wiped out and I really hurt my hand. It's just topical, I guess, but it hurts, and I got my chin a little bit. It's actually kind of deep though on my chin. It hasn't quite stopped bleeding, but it's more, every time I touch it with a paper towel, it's more like clear scab type liquid, so I think it's gonna be fine. I went to the first aid when we got there, and they looked at it and they thought about maybe putting in like one stitch, but then they thought it would be okay. So yeah, my hand hurts a lot more than my chin. My chin, it's just there, and I'm hoping that it's gonna stop juicing soon. But otherwise, yeah, it was a super cool day. The festival fair thing was like the whole town, really. And one of my bosses at work was in it, in his full like Renaissance garb outfit, and he was singing in a choir, and I waved to him and he waved back, and he looked very excited that I was there, so that's good, because he talked about it on Friday that we should all try and go. Yeah, okay, that's it for now. Sorry that this was a bit rambly. Here's my entrance card. Hey, it is the end of Sunday. It is 9 o'clock and I didn't do very much all day when I woke up. Well, when I woke up, when I normally wake up in the middle of the night, it was 3 o'clock maybe, and when I tried to get out of bed to go use the bathroom, my neck hurts like so much. It's just super stiff, sore, like I was in an accident, because I guess kind of I was. Only bike instead of car. My hand is scabbed up, but it's actually, I mean, it's a nuisance because I'm trying not to like rip it open or anything. My chin's okay. It's doing better. It's scabbed up now. It was still pretty juicy yesterday. So all is better except my neck and torso feel like super sore. And it looks like I have a little soul patch, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it's just like a tiny, the chin one's not very good. Actually kind of deep, but it doesn't really hurt or do anything. So, well, this one's just very, very topical, but just looks like stupid. Anyway, what a week. The jousting thing was cool though, and we will see you next week. Thank you for watching.